The Jesse Blake Sports Report with Jesse Blake.
Welcome to the Jesse Blake Sports Report. Whether this is your first time here, your last time here, or somewhere in between, I appreciate that you are here today so that we can talk about seeing through professional athletes' pants. Yes, that is the main topic today that we have to discuss, because last week I did a full breakdown on the new Fanatics MLB Nike deal, the grand unveiling of these new baseball uniforms in Major League Baseball. And I talked about the history of how sports gear, the fan gear that we're getting, is diminishing in quality, how disappointing it is that Nike would design something that Fanatics now has to manufacture that is so shoddy. All the design elements are in the wrong places and the uniforms just look ugly. And since that video, since we've talked about that, there's just been more problems. And the biggest issue that has come out of the last week of pitchers and catchers reporting in spring training and the new unveiling of the uniforms is that the pants are see-through. And this, regardless of the bad placement of the logo on the back, the weird small lettering, the fact that they look like jerseys except with buttons on the front and everything is heat placed on the jersey instead of stitched. Besides all of that, it seems like see-through pants might finally be the thing that gets Nike and Fanatics to just get their act together and rework these uniforms somehow and give us fans something reasonable here to look at while we're looking at baseball games. So I want to read this directly from the Associated Press. They write, Major League Baseball Players Association Deputy Executive Director Bruce Meyer confirmed on Thursday that the organization is relaying concerns from players to MLB about the new pants, which are somewhat see-through. The complaints, first reported by ESPN, are part of a broader scorn for the new uniforms, which are designed by Nike and manufactured by Fanatics. We know these giant organizations rarely listen to us fans. As much as we want to yell and scream and we try and put our pocketbooks away to not consume any of these products that we hate, and we tell them, Fanatics, it's going to be a bad deal, Nike, don't do it. Please design some nice jerseys. And then they end up designing the worst dry fit, lightweight jerseys that they could possibly imagine. And everything's heat pressed on and the pants are see-through and we yell and scream. They may never listen to us, but they may listen to the players. And right now, that is the executive director of the MLBPA going directly to Major League Baseball and voicing concerns. The players are now on the field. Spring training games happen. The Dodgers started off the season, spring training season, with an 8-0 win over the Padres. And the pants, we can see your jerseys tucked into the pants because these pants are see-through. And players are being mocked. Players are being mocked constantly, and they're being asked about it by reporters constantly. If there's enough storm here from the Players Association and from the players themselves, we may see some very big changes by the time the regular season rolls around. Look at these photos. These are absolutely ridiculous. We've already had some bad slips of some parts of people we don't need to see, and it's only going to get worse from here as more guys wear these pants out on the field. There's a lot of stretching that happens pregame in baseball, and I hope you're ready to see a lot of parts of your favorite team that you didn't expect to see. This is a story that's going to keep developing over the next couple of days and weeks and possibly months, because it's going to take a lot of money and a lot of resources if they want to redesign these pants. And that's going to be a lot of money, but it's not like Nike doesn't have it. It's not like Fanatics doesn't have it. I understand it's a hassle, but money is something they have. These are billion-dollar companies, and if they made a mistake, they should fix the mistake. Players can't be going out on the field looking like this every single day. So we're going to keep following this because it's only getting better and better. And it's only getting worse and worse for the new uniforms. We'll see how this unfolds. That's it for me tonight. I will see you again soon. Good night from Toronto.
And that is how it's done.
The Jesse Blake Sports Report with Jesse Blake.
Jesse Blake, the guy that likes to hear his name twice in one sentence. Sure, I know him. No, he doesn't have an ego at all.